Good morning to all you folks out there, and welcome you to Roots and Wings. George Bunning, and today I want to talk about ethnic cleansing, because what's going on with the Latino people here, it has nothing to do with their immigration or their status or anything like that. This is ethnic cleansing, because what these people have done, they're reading the census data and they're seeing where America will become a minority white country by 2050, 2045, up in there. So their way to solve that problem is to start the ethnic cleansing. That's getting rid of the Latino people, getting rid of the black people, getting rid of Asian people. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to work. For one, Trump would need like 20 years in office to actually achieve that goal. What it's actually doing is just disrupting and tearing apart our economy. It's tearing apart our social fabric. It's tearing apart our community. He's tearing apart the actual idea of a United States of America, because right now we're not united at all. We're not united at all. That's just a pure fact. I mean, there's certain personal relationships that are ongoing, but as far as us being united as a people in a country, that doesn't exist. And the sad part about that is that we are now like a rock without a foundation. And the thing is, it comes back down again. Why is the alternative to start the ethnic cleansing? It's because it's what we have always done. Even from the first days when the British came and started eliminating the natives, the Native Americans. That was a form of ethnic cleansing. When they brought in the slaves, which I believe was something like only around less than 400,000, but over a 246-year period, they bred black people the same way you breed a chicken or a cow or a horse. And that's why we're up to like almost 60 million black people here in 2025, is because we were bred from less than 1 million to that. Just think about that. We were in breeding farms. And after slavery, when black people were no longer assets, they were considered liabilities. The first thing they did was to start the Back to Africa movement. And they start sending black Americans to Africa, and that's how Liberia was formed, which Trump didn't know. That's why the capital of Liberia is Monrovia, after James Monroe, but he didn't know that. So, and the thing is, we've constantly used what is basically now is not just racism, we're back to white supremacy again. That's not where we're not at just basic racism now. We've gone back to white supremacy. And that's what Trump and his administration, and basically they all are white supremacists. They're admitted white supremacists. So let's not act like that we're saying something bad about them. They admit it. The Secretary of Defense has a Nazi swastika on his chest. He attends Christian nationalist and white supremacist meetings. So does the Attorney General. So does Tom Homan, Steve Miller, white supremacists everywhere. Kristi Noem, white supremacists, just everywhere. The whole administration. But the thing is, being white supremacist is also being ignorant of reality. which is why our economy is in trouble, because that white supremacist attitude reflects to the rest of the world. America, you must remember, you're only 300 million people. There are 4 billion people in the world that are not white. 4 billion. And now you think you're going to attack those 4 billion because of your military might and what has been standing? Now, we are in a slight decline, but it's more so, the bigger problem is those other countries are on a ascension. They've ascended. They're bigger and better than they were, and they can defend themselves. So those 4 billion people don't need us 300 million here. We're very insignificant to them in that respect. We have a large economy, and sure, everybody's been dependent upon this economy because we were the hegemon. We were the unipolar power. But that's changed. The world is going to a multipolar power. And America has to give up, finally, their white supremacy, their racism, in order to live and deal with the rest of the world, because that's what it's going to be. So we could do all the ethnic cleansing we want here by deporting people that have been working and living here for years and contributing to our economy, which we will notice once they're gone. As a matter of fact, these next 6 months are going to be really horrible for us. And that's just spiritually speaking. And the thing is, most of you out there that hear my voice know that. You're very uncertain and ill at ease right now. You don't feel comfortable for a variety of reasons, but you know, you can feel in the air because spirits speak. They speak, and their spirits are for everything in this world. Has life, all life has spirit. All life. So this is, the thing is, for me, and I wasn't going there, but I have to because the Spirit tells me that our reckoning is now. Our reckoning is now for America. We are the only country in the world that's holding up humanity. We're holding it up. The rest of the world is coming together. We are the ones that's holding humanity up, and the spirits are descending upon America to do cleanup on aisle 9. This is why we're having these floods. Water is cleansing, but the fire and brimstone is coming too, because a lot of us are feeling it, but then there's a lot of us that don't, that still don't see the direction we're going. I promise you, those people that live in Kerrville that were just above the floods and didn't get caught in it, they are of a different mindset today. They are closer to the spirit of this world and the spirit of the God of this world than anybody else is. They had a narrow miss, and that's what's going to have to happen with everybody else. See, that's the sad thing about transformation. It comes with tragedy, but we are being transformed and will be transformed, and the tragedy will be there too.